What's up everybody, this is Josh back with the first training vlog. So the footage in this vlog is actually going to be from 2 and 3 weeks ago. And it's going to be of basically just my squat and my deadlift these past 2-3 weeks ago. I was unable to get any bench footage just because of work and school constraints. So moving forward in the next vlog, I'll make sure I get some bench footage in there for you. This past week I took actually somewhat of a deload. I took Tuesday off, and then coming back in the gym Wednesday, the rest of the week I just dialed back the intensity and the volume a little bit. Had a few nagging aches and pains, so I just decided to go ahead and take somewhat of a deload to let my body heal up a little bit. So what you're about to see here, this is my top set of deadlifts for my 2-rep max. So I got 475 pounds on the bar. So going into this, this was actually 475 was my all-time 1-rep max for this. So I was pretty pumped up to try and attempt this one too. So that first rep moved a little bit slower than I had hoped, and then setting the bar back down, the bar actually jumped a little bit to the left on me. And it took me a second to kind of reposition my feet, so that's why it took a little bit longer than normal in between sets. Then you can see that second rep, I actually felt a little bit better on that second rep than the first. So all in all, pretty happy with that. Alright, then this is my back off work for the deadlift. Like I talked about in the earlier video, all my back off work is done conventional. So this is 4 sets of 2 with 380 pounds. And if you're wondering why I turned around, I figured some of you might want to get a nice view of my butt. No, just kidding. But I like to do my top sets not looking into the mirror, because obviously in a meet situation for powerlifting, there's not going to be a mirror there. So I just try to keep things as realistic as possible. And then for my back off work, I'm not as concerned. So this is just 2 sets, just to give you an idea of how it was. The weight moved really easy, felt good. So happy with how my sumo, deadlift, and conventional has been progressing recently. Alright, then on to squats. This is 2 days after the deadlifts that I just showed. So this is my 3-rep max attempt. 415 pounds on the bar. The cycle before this I hit 405 for 3, so this is only 10 pounds up. Going into this I wasn't sure how the weight was going to move. After this set I wished I would have tried probably at least 425. The weight moved really well, felt really strong this day. So you can see this set here. Probably had at least 1 more rep, probably 2 more in the tank. So next time I'll probably do a little bit more of a substantial jump for my 3-rep max attempt. Then after that, this is my back off work for the squat. This is 335 pounds. Did that for 7 sets of 3. So again, I filmed, or I included 2 sets here just to give you a glimpse. So these moved really easy. Felt strong this day, like I said. Weight flew. So I think this is actually my last set. You can still see, I mean, the reps are pretty fast. Alright, then this is the following week. This is my 1-rep max attempt for deadlifts, so 500 pounds on the bar here. If you followed me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw my still shot from this and what I wrote about it. It had been a year and 6 months approximately since I had set a new 1-rep max for my deadlift. So going into this mentally, I was pretty focused. There was no doubt I was going to get this weight to go up somehow. Unfortunately, in my warm-ups physically, honestly, probably only felt at about 50%. Weight just felt really heavy. By this point, I was getting pretty run down, physically. So, I mean, 315 felt like 405 during warm-ups. So I knew this was going to be a grinder going into this. So I'll let you guys watch. So like I said, definitely a grinder. I wasn't too happy about it at first. I went back and watched the video. It didn't look quite as bad as it felt. Now in an actual powerlifting meet setting, obviously that probably would have been red lighted. Looked like there was a little bit of a hitch. But all in all, I was pretty happy. I'll look to clean up that in the weeks going forward. So then this is my back off work conventional. This is 405 for 5 singles. Like I said, physically was not feeling great this day, so the weight here did not move too easy. That was my first rep, didn't look too bad. This is my last rep here. You can see that moved pretty dang slow. But all in all, new 1 rep max, can't complain. Alright, so this is my squat 1 rep max attempt. This is 450 pounds. This is last Sunday. Now going into this day, I'd already planned on taking the following week off, kind of deload. Physically, I was really run down. Did not feel great. And this day just did not go as planned. Really a terrible squat day. Somewhat humbling, as I had not missed a squat attempt in months. Was extremely confident. You'll see this first rep here. Moved the weight through the hole nice. Was really halfway finished, and just could not finish it out. Was pretty upset and pretty in shock, honestly. I really couldn't believe that. So I opted to go for it one more time. You'll notice the safety guards. I never have them this high. I usually have them like at 4 peg. For some reason today I decided to put them at 2, and it came back to bite me in the ass here. So you can see on the left, hits the safety bar. And I finished the rep out, but obviously, I mean, who knows if I wouldn't have hit that. So I was pretty upset. Moving on to my back off work, I still decided to try and hit some singles. This is 365. So that first one moved pretty easy. But you'll see here I got the wrist wrap on, and my whole left arm was really starting to bother me. So this is actually my last attempt. I decided to call it quits after this and just moved on to the rest of my accessory work. So not a great squat day, but we'll bounce back next cycle and hit a new 1 rep max. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything you guys have questions on, anything you'd like me to go into more depth about or see in future videos, please feel free to shoot me an email or just leave them in the comments below in this video. Moving forward, I got tons of different videos planned, lots of good content going to be coming your way, so stay tuned. Vlog 2 will be up sometime later next week. I started my new training cycle today actually, so you guys will get to see how week 1 of the new cycle went. I did want to talk quick about my future plans as far as powerlifting is concerned. Like I mentioned in the last video, this year I would like to compete in powerlifting, and I think I picked out the organization of meets I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be competing in the USAPL. First meet will be April 18th, and that's going to be in Ohio. That is going to be just to qualify for Junior Raw Nationals, which is October 15th in Pennsylvania. So I'll be competing in the 205 weight class, junior division, which is age 20 to 23, I believe. And the qualifying total for Junior Raw Nationals then is a 1,024 pound total, which I should have no problem hitting. So this meet coming up in April will be more to obviously qualify and then kind of get a feel, since it'll be my first meet, just to get a feel for the atmosphere and see how things roll on meet day. So it'll be fun for you guys to follow along my progress strength-wise as I prepare for that first meet in April, and then really prepare for Junior Raw Nationals. So excited for that. Should be able to post a pretty good total, throw some heavy weight around, so it should be fun. So please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, shoot me an email if you have any questions or put them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.